Alright, so this is the exterior portion of the home inspection video. I'm going to try and keep it to an important rate, or not making it 20 minutes. So it's actually really sturdy, this deck. You got looks like 4x10s going up, supporting this section, and it's also because you're supporting a staircase right there. So it's well structured. Let's keep going around this way, and we'll go around. You got Trex composite deck here with looks to be 12-inch on center. So they actually really did a really good job on this deck. It's really put significant, heavy duty joist span. You can actually go 16 on center, and they actually left the gaps back when they used to install Trex all the time. You'd see where they just butt each other and wouldn't even leave space. This is not really the actual new Trex design. This is probably this is obviously original Trex, I'd imagine. I have to look at the year of the house. So there's your joist up there, and today it would have to be pressure treated. But back then I don't. I have to look at the year of the house, but that's something really to be worried about anyway. This is all pressure treated right here. This is definitely engineered with the staircase. Let's see, that riser blocks in between. So you also got the stair stringers that are 16 on center. They got the riser blocks in between, which actually add more structural support. This is actually cantilevered out, so this is all tied into the house. So 1/4 cantilever, 3/4 support. So it's all really good. I did check all the fencings. I'm just gonna keep going around. Actually, I think we'll walk this way. So, let's talk about your unit. I think most importantly, we're gonna have to make sure we get this thing cleaned. I recommend it. It's just really dirty, and it's got. Probably want to get the service check on the unit. I can refer my HVAC guy. I ran everything, but just maybe an idea to get it cleaned. He'll be using a lot this summer. So I'll be referring that my HVAC contractor for that. Like I said, here we got. These are actually 2x10s. Sorry, 2x10s. These are pressure treated 2x10s with a thick girder. So I did not walk the roof, but I used my drone, and I'll explain a couple things here. I'm gonna look more in detail on the photos, but we got a lot of valleys, which is obviously that's the type of hip and valley roof it is. Hip and valleys usually have a less ventilation than a gable end, so sometimes you feel like a little bit hotter in an attic space is perfectly normal. So in these valleys, you have what's called a California weave, which is, I think, the best way to do it, to flash your valleys. Let's see if I can find one here. I got someone right here. It's so much easier showing on the video. Okay, so it's kind of hard to get close with my tablet. But what it is, it's a weaving style. So that actually you work from the bottom up, and then it stacks on top of each other instead of cutting a line. A lot of times when the roofers do that, when they cut the line, they cut underneath the underlayment, which can get a leak in the valley. So I just think always the best way to do it is the California weave with the aluminum open flashing. So the panel box has got 200 amp panel locks, copper. Everything is good. I checked every single plug. I think there's one loose plug. That's it. So all the GFIs work. A lot of these gates you just have to refasten, like this right here. Watch. I'll show you how to do this. So you have to kind of lift up and then go down. Well, once you lag that column in, right here, watch this. Let's see if we can do it while holding the tablet. See how it goes down? Well, once you lag that column into that joist or that rim, which I'll show you underneath in the back, underneath the bottom side, it will be able to suck I call them up, and this will be able to actually close a lot easier. All the gates are kind of like that. It's just wood. Wood always has those issues. Okay, I think it's the same here. This one's not too bad. I think it's the same kind of deal. Yeah, a little bit. You got to lag. What happens is that the wood shrinks when they do these decks, and then they'll go back and relag everything because they're too busy building a house. So deck usually always becomes a back burner. So this plug is a little loose plug right here as well. That's the loose plug that we install. I don't know what this is. It almost looks like a water line, or I don't think it's a gas line. It would have been capped off. It looks like a gas line, but I gotta figure out what that originally was for. I think we should try to find from the sellers. So this is Trex decking again. I was saying before, like on the bottom part. What else is there to say? I think that's pretty much it with the. Let's just go to the front porch actually, then we'll go around and lock everything up. Okay, so so some of these are not screwed off. They went one. They should have done two for each plank, and then you can see they only did one screw. One screw. So obviously, I'd recommend refastening it. You're gonna want to pre-drill it though for this, most likely, because they probably split the wood on the deck because it's been out in the sun for a while. This is your retaining wall right here. You got a full concrete porch. Three water meters over there. And then your shutoffs over here. And your gas shutoff. Alright, well that's it for the exterior portion of the inspection video. So I should have everything done by tomorrow or the next day. Thank you.